that's it. The first week of the Tour is done, and it was the best race of the Tour de France that I've ever seen. As soon as the race started, it was action. A strong breakaway would get up the road. Alpecin had one rider in there as a satellite rider for Van der Poel, but then they didn't control the gap. They let a strong group of Pidcock, Healy, Sturven, G, three Movistar riders get up the road, and they did nothing to control the gap. Then, when they got on the gravel, they didn't do anything to position Van der Poel. In fact, they weren't anywhere, really. He would have a go later following the move, but we never got a true Van der Poel attack, and he would finish behind Gamay in the sprint. So they've lost even more points in the green jersey as well. In the GC group, Pogacar tried all day, Evenepoel tried for a bit to get away from Vingegaard and everyone. Roglic had a tough day, yet again, but he's still there. Rodriguez was good, but positionally a bit of an issue, but he's still there. In the end, a bit of a damp squib in terms of the GC, but Pogacar has burnt a lot of matches again. While the neutraliser, thank you Robbie McEwen, Vingegaard saved the day, thanks to Matteo Jorgensen. For me, the winners in the GC battle are Vingegaard, because he didn't lose any time. Same with Remco, Rodriguez and Roglic. But the loser today is Tadej Pogacar. Sure, I don't know whether he'll lose any sleep over not gaining time, but he clearly wanted to gain time today. He attacked several times in the last 90k and he didn't get a gap. Or when he did, there were no riders to help him, or there were no riders, and ultimately they caught him. Wellens was brilliant, Pollitt was brilliant, Ayuso and Almeida less so. They are clearly there for their own game still and not fully behind Pogacar. If they were, maybe he could have gained time. But anyway, the stage win. Sturven attacked with about 10k to go, and truth be told, I thought he'd got it. I thought Group 2 syndrome would play out. He went at the perfect time. But ultimately he didn't. Lusenko would bring it back along with Javier Romo, and it would be between Pidcock, Turgis, G and Aramburu for the sprint. Turgis launched it at the perfect moment. Pidcock was great. He had the speed. He just followed G rather than Turgis, and maybe he launched a little bit too late. And Anthony Turgis took the win for Total Energy. A lot has been made about their entry in the Tour. Is it justified? But this year, it certainly is. The gravel and Turgis, you never know, and he's a great classics rider. Pidcock frustrated, but he had a good day. He had to make a big effort behind at the start with Healy to get across. So for him to have the legs at the end of the stage, it bodes well for the Pyrenees or even the Alps or the intermediate stages later on. Elsewhere, good to see David Gaudu find some form. He was in the Van der Poel group, so really good to see. Maybe that's a mountain stage win in the Pyrenees or in the Alps to come for him. Possibly a tilt at the King of the Mountains jersey as well. But, oh my word, what a mad, mad day. Whew.